all set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Tyler Mahle will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Lifetime against this pitcher. He has 7 hits in 18 at-bats. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
And there's a base hit on the line. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box now, Austin Dean, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 9 homers and 30 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Votto is there. He's 1 away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Matt Carpenter is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Goldschmidt leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And now we got a piece of him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely 0 reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
So stepping in is Tyler O'Neill. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 8. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count down. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cards strand a couple. Cardinals nothing. Reds stepping in at the plate. Back right after this on MLB Network. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in a ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Striding in is Nicholas Castellanos. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Martinez has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
So he sets him down swinging. Jesse Winker becomes out number 2 this inning. And now in the box, Votto. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
同時中継とかやってたな、あの時。
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Votto gets a good swing on it, and this one's carrying well to right. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
よっしゃ。これでどんな感じなんやろ。あれでもないんか。ないんやな。
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. At the plate now is Paul DeYoung. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. His career numbers in this matchup, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. 1 out. Digging in next, Edmundo Sosa. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 8. The catcher, Andrew.
そうか、15日になるのか。
Now at the plate, Andrew Kisner. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on the way. Fouled off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Now it'll be Mike Moustakas. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
あれはあれで頻度上げてやりたいよな。やばいぞ、やばいぞ、やばいぞ。そう。
But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Batting 6. The center fielder.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Tyler Naquin. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting 7. Not shortstop.
2 down, no one on base. And into swing bat next is Jonathan India.
山田さんとはやってね。
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Martinez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that action that just darts at the last minute. It's so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
Stepping in now, Austin Dean, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. And no argument. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Goldschmidt, a runner at second with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire. Swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the belt, the pitch. Matt Carpenter is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. That looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Short end of a 1-0 score.
Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
あれも多少はマシになっとんかな。バグだらけやったからな、あれ。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
だいぶ経つ
Tucker
けど。
Barnhart is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Tyler Mahle.
Now into the box, Tyler Mahle.
マリ。 あれでマリっていうの。
First pitch of the AB now.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, low center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
That's inside. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
全く同じ日に発売って、これまた珍しいよな。
The next 3-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. O'Neill has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they lead it 1-0. So now here is Tyler O'Neill, flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
ここまでやりにくかったらやらんな、やっぱ。
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in.
よっしゃ、こ
Throw
れは
not in time as he's able to leg it out.
And that just looked like a really tough play right there. Had a little trouble getting it out of his glove, and it cost him. It made all the difference right there, boys. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. It's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll send the ground ball down to third. On the second, but the throw is wide.
たまにああいうのある。
And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
しかもハイライトじゃない、
So
リプレイ
stepping
なし
in
か。
is Edmundo Sosa trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball to second. This could be 2.
ほんまにダブルプレイや。
Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side
つい
retired.
てないな。
One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. ready now is Winker. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
なんとかでも1点で抑えとるけど。
And a good throw gets him one gone. So one down, no one aboard. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
O'Neill will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
バス系もなんか良さそうやけど、やるとなんか痛感もん。
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's 1-1.
これは結局どういうあれなんですでに出てんのか。いや、まだ出てないんか。後半に出るだけか。あくまでまだ予定なんやな。
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi.
Andrew Kisner.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Andrew Kisner is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The pitcher, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
And now, Carlos Martinez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A ball and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Cardinals pitcher out there with a 1-2 count.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Lofted in the air out to right field.
これは行っ
Right
たか
fielder is
と思っ
on
た
the
ら行ってない
run.
んかい
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
ナショナルズと開幕打っとったな。
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself.
ナショナル開幕
The
か。
center fielder, number 12, Tyler Naquin.
So bases are empty with one gone, and into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the AB now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one yanked just foul. Naquin, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
This is skied into short left center. DeYoung has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Jonathan India digging in now. Grounder down the line at third. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped him up. DeYoung onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, but they're up 1-0. And now here is Austin Dean. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First delivery to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
ヒットは出るけどあと1本がないっていう。
The 0-1 pitch. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And he struck him out.
やったら。
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here it comes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2. The pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
スクワットタイムやな。
Swing and a liner.
いやー、正面か。
Castellanos is right there as he takes it for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
大概27か。
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on.
25でやってんのか。
That misses and we're even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
じゃあオラクルパークか。
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Reds out in front, 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
ちょっとやっとくか。391。
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
いやー、
After
入
watching
っ
that
て
one
ます
go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those.
Wow.
I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that finds some
Right
outfield
to the
grass.
ball,
It's a
man.
base hit.
Anytime goal.
So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Tyler.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work for corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting.
Nick Castellanos now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Barnhart leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Hit out towards second.
よいしょ。一瞬バウ
And that's
ンド
the
変わっ
second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next, here is Jesse Winker, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
おっと、間に合わんか。さすがにちょっと無理や。あんだけ走ったらな、取るだけで精一杯。
The first baseman, number 19,
Joey Votto will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare.
さあ、このバッターまでは抑えてほしい。2点目はしゃあないやろが。
That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Now to the plate, Harrison Bader. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. From the stretch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
20、21、23、24、25、26か。
Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
さすがに18は買うてなかったけど。
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Harrison Bader goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And the payoff pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in next, Edmundo Sosa. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
これで別になんか言うことはないやろうけど。
0-1, here it comes. Ball 1, well below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches. Very good.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play.
Yeah,
down in order go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman.
さあ、変えようか。3-8。
Genesis Cabrera will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch.
2回か。2点差やからな。
Grounded to short. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
The batter, number 9.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. Left side, but well foul. Cabrera rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new reliever. And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen,
they're
being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Jonathan India comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Suarez over at second. Moustakas at first. 1 gone. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time he got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Tucker Barnhart is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Kyle Farmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Kyle.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this?
危ない。
Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. 3 left for Cincinnati as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Lucas Sims has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
This is the
な
part
か
of the
な
game
か
where
でも打てんもんやな、これ。
I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-0.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
ファンタシスタオンライン出ないかな。
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. There's the look at the final line for the Red starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
外野でいっとくか、一塁かな。一塁か。
John Nagowski will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for St. Louis, number 34, John Nagowski.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Sims stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. To the left side, but it's well foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 6. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second.
結局9回まで。
Take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0.
よっしゃで、ここで投げてもろて。
Cody Whitley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Cody Whitley.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos.
The right fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The 1-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the eighth. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on down the line. And there are two away now.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Up next, Joey Votto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with two down. They're only down two. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the eighth. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 home. And it's fouled away.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in will be Austin Dean. He could really use a knock here. Justin Williams is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up.
Wow.
Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
No need to go
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Now the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Cincinnati Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Mahle earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Carlos Martinez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Sean Doolittle closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
全く打てんかった。ヒット3本か。結局打てず。連勝は止まったか。もうちょいで8月か。9月、10月初めで終わるからな。9月、8月。ようやく次で100試合目か。今んとこ1位か。でもやばいな。2.5 やもんな、これ。ここはもう独走しすぎやな。11ゲーム。しゃあない。出直しや。さあ、終わろう。